Alright, some more information came out about that whole Genshin Impact controversy. So I saw this news article, so I thought I'd do a follow-up video to my last Genshin video. As you can see here, Genshin Impact voice actors accuse game of racism and cultural appropriation over design of newly introduced Natlan characters. Oh, why is it that it is always the English voice actor? Why? Anyway, let's go ahead and read this, and then I will give my thoughts after. A number of Genshin Impact voice actors have accused the game of being racist over its newly introduced Natlan character. Since the character's reveal, a petition was launched on change.org, that this is what we went over in my last video. Hoyoverse of a cultural appropriation of whitewashing. Petition states, "We call on MiHoYo to stop cultural appropriation of whitewashing in their games, to commit to respectful and accurate representation of all cultures." He continues, MiHoYo, a leading game developer company, has reportedly taken inspiration from indigenous cultures without proper representation and respect. In particular, the many characters over Simaru and Natlan in Genshin Impact, and from Poconi and Honkai Star Rail, are all clearly white or only lightly tanned at best, with the exception of some NPCs, which has sparked concerns of racism among players in indigenous community. Next, it declares cultural appropriation and whitewashing, perpetual harmful stereotypes, and diminishes the rich cultural heritage of indigenous communities. Practices not only misrepresent culture, but also contributes to ongoing marginalization and disrespect. It then issues a list of demands. MiHoYo to engage with indigenous cultural consultants, provides existing content to ensure cultural representation, commit to creating diverse and inclusive characters. The petition currently has 60,168 signatures. But I will say that design right there is actually really good. I like that design quite a bit. X account Hoyoverse boycott was also created and provides instructions for players on how they can participate in the boycott. Okay. A number of Genshin Impact voice actors have also engaged in backlash against the character designs and implicitly called the designs racist. Jun Yoon, who provided the voice for Tip Tak and Kaiju Takayuki, shared an email requesting the characters be redesigned. He wrote, "First and foremost, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for your continued dedication and working hard on Genshin Impact. As a fan, I appreciate all that your team does to bring this amazing game to us. Thank you so much. Next, he admits Tibet is a fictional world. I understand that the world of Tibet is fictional, and that the nations and characters are informed by various real cultures that are mixed to create fictional settings. So much research and attention put into the characterization of each nation in their design. Natlan included. It's disheartening to see these effects be drowned out by the greenlit character design that doesn't respectfully portray the people and deities of these cultures." Oh, how about you treat it as fiction? MiHoYo does not state that this is a historically accurate representation. They just took inspiration. That's all. It's not racist. It's not cultural appropriation. It's just them taking inspiration. That's all. But yeah, this design is also really good as well. Whoever designs the characters over at MiHoYo does an excellent job. From there, he called on them to change the designs. Please consider redesigning the Natlan characters with respect to the originating characters, specifically the skin colors of the characters and the names of the deities. Why should this skin color matter? He concluded Genshin Impact is loved by millions around the world, and I truly believe such an action will bring about even more fans to the game. Not really. I highly doubt that. We'll gain an even higher level of respect from global fans. Thank you for your time. With respect, the English voice actor Yip Tak, Kaiju Takayaki, and other NPCs, Jun Yoon. Oh, he's one of those. Okay, that just goes over. Yoon was not alone, and Yatko, who voices Raiden Shogun in the game, posted, "I really hope that a video game company listens to its fan base when its valid criticism is made multiple years in a row without the execution of its research and inclusion of elements and aspects of other cultures. Why is it always the English voice actors that do this? Albedo, voice actor Kyodo, also shared on X. If a game draws so heavily from real-world cultures and bases a character on the supreme deity, Yoruba religion, and that character ends up looking like pale Sasuke Batman people are absolutely within their rights to demand better representation, especially when said game has a clearly stated commitment to a global audience. How about you just let them make a good game and you just enjoy the good game and stop making demands and getting on a bandwagon? He added, I hope you all keep making your voices heard, and I hope they listen. They're not going to. MiHoYo's not going to listen. Zeno Robinson, who voices Sethos, posted, if even your base audience of Chinese fans are asking for better representation of character with different shades of melanin, who are you making these characters for? Evidence please? Evidence? Even if you're they just did that, but as you can see the tweet right there. An individual who uses the name Valeria Rodriguez and voices Sacros posted, I could stay quiet about this and protect myself, but folks of us color don't always need to stay quiet and let others FK us over and disrespect us so that we can continue to advance at half the pace of our white peers. Skin color doesn't matter. If you are good at your job, you get paid for your job. It does not matter if you're black, white, yellow, whatever. Just be good at your job. You'll get paid. If you're going to use real-world deities, respect them. If you're basing off of real cultures, respect them. I'm fine with doing things inspired by various cultures that awesome. Representation is dope, but bare minimum to do some research and show some cultural appreciation, Rodriguez added. 1. Deities are multiple deities are not real. It would be like the Greek Greek gods or the Roman god or the Norse god. Those aren't real. If people want to do a spin on those, that's fine. They're not real. The only time that I think skin color does matter if it's an actual historic person that actually lived and someone is doing a story off of that. That's when you need to actually make sure the character looks right. Other than that, and unless it... Anyway, I'm going to continue. If you're going to use real... Okay, that was what... The actor concluded Olaran is the supreme Yoruba deity. You could find that with a quick Google search. Even this is unforgivable. Look at what a sick job Smite did with their own interpretation. It's not hard. This is a Chinese company. They're not gonna listen to you. And they took inspiration. They're not doing an accurate representation. They took inspiration. There are two different things here. And honestly, having that as a character in Genshin, I don't think it would fit well at all. Jenny Yokobori, who voices Yomae, posted, it shouldn't be a radical desire to want to see yourself reflected in the media you consume. Why do you need to see yourself in the media you consume? Can't you just enjoy the story and the characters that are represented there? You know, a voice actor, Alijan Sabab, reacted to Rodriguez's post and wrote, I didn't know that's who he's based on. That's bad. You still got time to fix it. How about you just let MiHoYo do their thing? Honestly, it would seem really... That character there would be really out of place in Genshin Impact. It really would. That's probably why they went with this design. Allegra Clark, who voices Vidu in Genshin Impact and Ekron in Honkai Star Rail, posted, it's just disappointing when parts of the world that are so seldom reflected in media could be portrayed accurately. I know this is inspired by an opposed to a one-to-one depiction, but if you're drawing on specific sources, it would be so lovely to see it done the way it should be. Clark added, there is so much beauty in the world, so many stories that can be told or drawn from, and when it's done to its full extent, it ends up feeling disrespect, even if that isn't the intent. I hope it's possible to make changes at this stage. Again, MiHoYo's not going to make changes. What do you make of these voice actors' accusation against Genshin Impact and MiHoYo? Honestly, these accusations are stupid. These are the types of people who would cheer for the race swapping of historic characters like that film Cleopatra a couple years ago. These are the types of people who would say, yay, representation! But at the same time, they're race swapping a person who actually existed when there is evidence of Cleopatra not being black. These are the same types of people who would cheer on white characters being race swapped instead of new characters being made. So do I believe these people being genuine? Absolutely not. I think they're being disingenuous as they're piling on a bandwagon just for clout. And in my personal opinion, just leave MiHoYo alone and let them do their thing. That character, the original character there, let me find it. This character right here would look incredibly out of place in the game. I can understand why MiHoYo went with this. A dog boy. Or is that a... No, that could be a cat or a fox here. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the matter. If you enjoyed my content so far, if you wouldn't mind kindly subscribing to my channel, leave a like on the video, click a bell for notifications, and please leave a comment before you head out the door. This has been Ryder. I'm out.